smile receivers with Office Pilates. Good to have you. I'll show you a few very quick exercises that you can do throughout your day, and I would highly encourage you to do them throughout the day, more than once, to make sure your spine stays happy, your hips don't start cramping up, your neck is happy. All right, you're up for that? Let's do it. All right, the first exercise is a simple arm lift. All I want you to do is raise your arms up overhead and bring them back down. And I know this seems like the simplest thing in the world, but unless we actually lift our arms overhead consciously or intentionally, we don't ever do it, okay? And it just makes our shoulders happy. Our shoulders are supposed to, move through a full range of motion. And then you can, if you like, you just stretch out, stretch one side, stretch the other side. It just feels really yummy. Okay, and then bring it back down. Okay, and don't worry too much about form in this one. It's really just to get some general movement into those arms. All right, the next exercise is a twist. You'll bring one arm, your left arm, to the inside of the knee, and the other arm, you'll just reach across the back of the chair, and then you look in the direction that you're twisting. And now I'm pressing my left hand against my left knee to twist a little deeper, okay? And I want you to stay there at a comfortable level for a few breaths, and you'll feel that the breathing is a little bit restricted in the rib cage, but I want you to intentionally try to breathe into the part that you feel stretching or that you feel is restricted. Okay, and then we'll come back to center carefully, slowly, to give your spine a chance to unwind, and then we'll do this on the other side. So the right hand presses against the right knee. You can really push here with this arm. Other arm behind the back of the chair, and eyes just to the horizon, neck free. And you breathe against the tightness around the rib cage. Okay, and then carefully come back to center. I'll show you the same thing real quick from the side. Okay, so you bring one arm behind the back of the chair, the other arm in the inside of the opposite knee, and you'll twist. Make sure your shoulders are not up here. Try to keep them nice and low. Okay, and on the other side, back of the chair, press against the inside of the knee, opposite knee, shoulders not up here. And then come back to center. Great. Now you'll take your right hand, bring it to the outside of the opposite knee, arm gets across, and the left arm goes up. And then you'll go into a little bit of a side bend. So this arm helps you stay turned forward. Because often what happens if we don't have that arm, we turn, okay? Which, I want you to try it this way first. Let me say it that way. Try it this way first. If you find that this bothers your neck, or really anything else, then go ahead and relax that right arm back and allow your upper body to turn a little bit. If that gives you a better stretch without any strain around your shoulder, then that might be the better modification for you, okay? And then you can work yourself up to that. If this is fine, then maybe down the road you can try that. Perfect. You could even try it with your hand behind your head. Make it a good stretch. That feels nice. Let's do the other side. Left arm reaches across to the outside of the right knee. Right arm up, and then come into a side bend. So I'm still looking straight forward. I'm not looking down or up or anywhere. Make sure that your head is not falling back, but look straight forward, pressing your head a little back. Like I said, you can have your hand behind your head if you like. Or you could keep the left arm down and then maybe come into a little bit of a turn. Find the best position for you, okay? So try out all of those variations and see which one makes you happy, which one makes you just feel good, like you want to do the stretch all the time. Next one is a figure 4 stretch. You'll cross one ankle, the right ankle over the opposite knee, and then lean forward a little bit. And you should feel a great stretch on the outside of the right hip. If you don't feel a stretch, if you're very flexible, you could try and kind of reach more towards the floor. Wah. okay? But you might not need that. And then come up, switch. By the way, you can hold these stretches as long as you like, or as long as you're by yourself in your office. By the way, don't even worry about other, like your colleagues looking at you in a weird way. If you keep doing it, believe me, they'll join you after a while, because it just feels good. Okay, and then come on up, beautiful, nice. So that was a good, nice, quick program that you can really, really do anytime, and it really doesn't interrupt anything. If you happen to be by yourself in your office, there's one more really great core exercise that you could try, and I'll show you. You would come up and push your elbows to the floor. A quick heads up. If you have a chair that moves like this one, this is going to be a little trickier. If you have a stable, regular chair that doesn't move, it's a little easier. So I would start on a regular like kitchen chair and then only go to the office chair if you feel comfortable or confident enough. And just step your feet back and try to hold this. Make sure that you feel your abdominals. Don't let your hips sag because you're going to feel your back compressing. Lift up high. Okay. And then carefully walk forward.